Hola amigos, my name is Travion Mikasa. Welcome back to another reaction video for today, and today we are reacting to the FNAF game that's better than the original from Dxtr White. Man, let me tell you, Dxtr White, if you always seen my other videos, you know that this motherfucker right here got a foul mouth. Bro. Has this man ever been to church before? I doubt it with this real demon character as his avatar. And today we are reacting to his video. In 3, 2, 1, start the bitch.
Remakes of the original Click Team FNAF games. Something
Click
that is
Team?
definitely pretty popular within the FNAF community.
Oh yeah?
However, how many of them can you name that are actually memorable? FNAF 1 Remake, FNAF 2 Reimagine, Hopeless Pursuit. Sure, those are all
I've
titles
seen
that are definitely
videos of him
memorable for one
reviewing
reason or
those
another. But the game we're going
games.
to be covering today, I feel, is very memorable.
Oh yeah?
A game I only discovered recently, and I really enjoyed.
Oh,
Today,
really?
we'll be talking about Five Nights at Freddy's Legacy.
Five Nights at Freddy's Legacy?
The first FNAF game with so
Oh,
many changes,
really?
it's hard to tell that's even what it is.
Oh,
Strap
really?
in, because we've got a lot to talk about this time around.
You
Join me
lead
today
the way,
as we clap our
brother.
cheeks into the world
What
of
the
Five Nights
fuck?
at Freddy's Legacy.
I'm not crapping my
Legacy
cheeks,
does not
bro.
begin in a very typical FNAF fashion.
Oh yeah?
We begin in this
Hello?
red void of smoke, and a disembodied voice of who knows who speaking to us. They ask
William
if they've
Afton?
reached us, and after confirming, they ask us the question, do you know what happens when the past gets infused with agony?
No. Depression, I think?
After explaining that the answer is that it changes, they ask us one more question. Why did we drown in the lake?
How the hell should I know?
Its peace, not knowing what it is, the voice tells us we've brought consequences. So this tells me that this disembodied voice is most likely Old Man Consequences.
There are consequences in your actions, you guys. Trust me, there is. Oh man, consequences. He's from FNAF World and FNAF Ultimate Custom Night.
From referencing the lake, the literally saying consequences, to of course the red background.
Oh
That's really
shit!
the only line I can draw as to who this is. But
Maybe, who
we'll
knows?
go into the menu screen and we can really begin. But of course,
Bonnie
this game
looks...
is still not
Whoa,
done being
hold up.
extra. Upon
Whoa,
starting a new
whoa.
game, we get what feels.
Hold up.
But with that, we're booted to the.
Damn. Look at Bonnie. He looks cracked out of his fucking mind. Bro, look at him. Look at the eyes. He's totally on crack, bro. Oh, and that creepy grin on his face. Wipe that smirk off your face, bro. I'll whoop your ass, bitch. Bro, Bonnie looks... Oh.
Menu screen and we can really begin. But of course, this game is still not done being extra.
No, it's
Upon
not.
starting a new game, we get what feels like a teaser trailer for the game, but it's inside of the game.
Inside
I have no
the game?
idea. It's really goofy and unique, and I like it. But would you believe me if I told you that even after that, this game is still not done being itself?
What
Let's
the
just say
fuck?
that, because it's not. Afterwards,
Okay.
we get a cutscene.
Hello, my name is Ethan
Who?
Caldwell. Tonight we continue our coverage.
The phone guy of this game?
The mysterious disappearance that they recently reopened. Bear's Pizza. The public has been captivated by the case. The missing security guard is 5 years old Daniel Grace.
I don't know about you guys, but if FNAF was a real place, I would not want to work there. No, fuck that. I'm not taking my kids there. I don't have kids right now, but I will in the future.
At last being seen. Arriving like
Maybe. I don't know if my future wife wants to have babies. Who knows?
for work.
Because lazy children is fucking irritating hard. And then you get high blood pressure. And then you just want to, say, I wish I didn't have kids.
On Monday night, no official causes have been released by officials. But the bizarre circumstances of Grace's disappearance have fostered speculation. Tragic accident, or was something more sinister in
very interesting opening cutscene. Voice acting, not terrible at all. Really setting the scene. I'm enjoying this. What happens next? Oh my god, we're
What?
still not done being extra.
What the
Okay,
hell?
that's fine. I can work with this. After watching the cutscene, we begin outside of the building and actually have to walk inside and into the back room to start doing tasks before the night truly begins.
Damn.
As far as I'm aware, there's nothing interesting you can find while walking to this back room.
Oh
Look at
shit.
that fat motherfucker. He's just boom,
Why?
boom.
All bears are fat.
Okay. So once we get there,
All
we can
bears are
explain
fat.
the downloading log task minigame. It's very simple. You have two monitors. One monitor you can use to download the phone
Oh shit, really?
call for each night so that you can listen to it later. And you can also
What? Well, I was in every single FNAF game, but then again, how would you know what to do? Like, read the books?
some interesting information. The second monitor is a camera feed that auto-scrolls through the cameras in the building. All you have to do is download the phone call by clicking and holding. And if Bonnie ever comes into the back room with you, just hide under your desk until you hear him leave.
Oh shit.
Oh my fucking
Oh fuck.
Christ.
Jump scare.
Oh my god. Hey, Bonnie's on the move again.
Fucking
Why are you looking at
hey.
it? He's giving me that dream angle, bro.
Bro, what the
Look at
hell?
the dream angle, bro. Once you finish fully downloading the phone call, you'll be thrown into the night.
That's the guy who's narrating this video, by the way. That's Dxtr.
But before we can talk about the night, we first have to talk about the lore information you can read.
Oh shit.
After the disappearance of Charlie, the Fredbear's Family Diner closes its doors for good. Finally, I'm tired of working in this place. The animatronics smell like rotten eggs. I hope they never open again. So it seems in this universe, we have some name swaps. That's always fun. Who is Charlie? I have no idea. However, it's pretty clear he's dead as fuck. Not very
Oh,
clear,
no.
but okay, you do you, I guess, boo. They say the animatronics smell like eggs. Weird
Eggs?
I suppose, but there are probably
Eggs
dead chickens,
Benedict?
So I guess that checks out too. Anyways, on to the actual
Eggs
night section.
Benedict?
How's that sound? Night 1 gives us literally the longest phone call on the face of the planet. Seriously, it lasts until 4:30 a.m.
What the fuck?
Please, God, kill me. Anyways, fuck what the phone
Damn.
guy has to say. I'm gonna do it for him. My voice is way better, and I know you guys have some odd things to say about my voice. Yes,
No, I don't. Bro, and you better not say anything weird.
I read every single comment I get, by the way, guys. Some of you are fucking freaks.
I'm not a fucking freak, bro. Only you are.
Behave.
What
Let's
the
start by talking
hell?
about your office, because it is a little different from FNAF 1.
What is his problem?
You do still have two doors, so that's nothing new. On the left side, you'll be able to flash the light down the hallway and hold the door closed. Simple sugar. This is what I do to my willy in bed. I just fucking rock it back and forth. I'm
What the
Shut up.
fuck?
The right side, however, is where
Ugh,
you get a
I
bit
just got
different.
creeped out by that
Notice
shit.
There's no door. Well, uh-oh. Where the fuck did it go, huh? Well, joke's
Oh,
on you.
shit.
There was never a door there in the first place. Why the hell would this company install a door on one side and not the other? I have no fucking idea. Someone clearly did the budget very poorly, and they should be ashamed of themselves because this is just embarrassing. To
Right.
compensate for no door, you can flash your flashlight down the hall and see a grand total of fucking nothing at all because your flashlight is actually ass. But who cares, right? Let's just hope we never have to use it. In front of us is a monitor that surprisingly is not our camera. On it, we have
Really?
3 options: reboot, alarm, and vent. I literally never once used the reboot menu,
Oh,
so
really?
I'm just gonna pretend like it doesn't even exist. The alarm and vent sections, however, are important, and I will explain them more once they become important. Anyways, who are the big bastards introduced on this night?
Bonnie
Well,
and
it's a remake of
Chica.
FNAF 1, so that should be pretty obvious. Night 1 introduces Bonnie and Chica. Don't click off the video! I promise they're interesting and do wildly different things than what they do
Oh,
in the original.
really?
I wouldn't be covering this game if they didn't. I promise. Let's start with Bonnie, since we've already encountered him in the pre-night minigame.
Alright, what does Bonnie does?
Bonnie can attack both your left and right door.
I swear to God, it looks like he's cracked out of his fucking mind, bro. Don't do drugs, kids. Your parents gonna whoop your ass.
Fuck. I was hoping we could avoid using the flashlight, but I guess I'll just put my balls in a vice grip then. Who cares?
What the fuck,
Bonnie
bro?
is a
Don't
shy
do
little
that.
autistic emo femboy and doesn't handle eye contact very
What?
well. So if you stare at the camera he's on for too long, he'll crank that Soldier Boy and knock the entire thing offline.
Holy
for the rest of the
fuck.
night. Which, by the way, the phone guy mentions that the repair for said camera will come out of our paycheck if that is to happen. And since we're
Damn, this video game sounds too fucking goddamn insane, bro.
living in FNAF world where we're making a whopping $100 a week, I
Damn.
highly doubt one of our paychecks would even be enough to pay for that anyways.
What
so
the
let's
hell,
really try
bro?
to prevent that from happening, shall we? If Bonnie chooses to attack your left door, you will be able to see him in the hallway when you use your light. From that point, just hold the door closed until you hear him bang on it, and congrats. Problem solved. He'll go back to the stage. Bonnie's attack on the right door is a little bit more interesting. When Bonnie gets to the right door, he will literally enter your office, which is just not a fun sight at all, and will, in fact, make your blood pressure spike to 168 in a fraction of a
My
second.
God.
Once he's in your office, you'll have to use the alarm system to make the loudest fucking noise of all time. And when you do, he'll run away because it's too loud and overstimulating.
Oh my
and remember,
Lord.
he's a little autistic, he's sensitive to sound, so you're really just bullying an autistic kid. That's not very epic, but
No,
do
it's
what you gotta
not.
Do, I guess.
Because
She,
I'm
on the other
autistic.
hand, also has two means of attacking you. The first has her go to a certain camera. Now pause for a moment. I want you to take a look at her belly and tell me, what camera do you think she goes to? If you said the
I have
bathroom
no
to
idea.
shit, I'll give you half points because she
Ugh.
the bathroom. She goes, look at me and my.
Bro, Chica's on meth. Look at her eyes. This woman hasn't sweep the days, and look at those lazy eyes that the cupcake got. It looks like the cupcake is high out of his fucking mind, but smoking too much of that weed.
Look at a cupcake. Look at a cupcake, bro. Look at his eyes. He's trying to seduce me.
That's what I said, and he's not trying to seduce you.
Shit. And it's like low-key kind of working. I mean, what?
Whoa, Bonnie
I
looks
meant,
creepy.
what? But no. The actual answer is the kitchen because she's a whale. If she's
What
in
the
kitchen,
fuck?
you'll have to use the bell button to scare her away. If you're wondering why the sound of a bell that signifies that food is ready would scare a hippo who eats for a living away,
What the hell?
the answer is because she gets scared that the food has already been served in the dining room, and she's really scared that she may have missed it, and maybe the kids in the dining room
Motherfucker.
have already started eating. But she actually has a rule in her house where nobody is allowed to eat until she's full, except,
What?
spoiler alert, roly-poly ass chicken bitch is never full, so all of the kids starve and die.
Oh my
Anyways.
god, dude. And the brother is laughing, what the fuck? Yo, this man needs to go to church. I swear, he needs some Jesus. That's not funny, bro.
Stupidest thing I've ever written.
White.
Anyways, moving on to her second
And
attack,
horrible,
where she
too.
goes into your vents. Now pause. There's a very easy fat joke I could make here about her not being able to fit in the vent.
Oh my
However,
lord.
I would never make a fat joke, and this game indirectly makes one for me. Let me explain. Throughout my playthrough, which you can see over on my second channel, Dxtr Black, Chica attacked me through the vent no more than 3 times ever. For some reason, she just doesn't really ever do it, which would lead me to believe that my headcanon...
Oh
which would
shit.
lead me to believe that my headcanon that she's such a fat bitch.
Wow. You're so rude, bro.
Which would lead me to believe that my headcanon that she's such a fat bitch that she's too scared to try and move through the vents would be correct.
Well,
if you want to
fuck.
hear my alternative headcanon as to why she doesn't attack through the vents, even though she's programmed to, it's that she'd much rather go to the kitchen where the food might be.
What
Hey,
the
ass
hell?
fucking robot bitch.
What the fuck?
If she does go through the vent, she'll make a sound cue, and all you have to do is use your monitor to seal the vent until you hear her leave. But hey, not so bad. Pretty easy to understand overall. With that, we complete night 1 and can move on to night 2. But of
Oh,
course,
shit.
before we can start night 2, we have a pre-night phone call to download. Fuck actually talking about the minigame part. It's literally identical to night 1, and
Okay.
the remainder of the nights are as well.
Oh,
But we
really,
can, of
bro?
course, talk about the lore we can read during it.
Let's
Finally
do
got
it.
the job here at this new Freddy's location. I can't wait to start tinkering around with those animatronic models.
What the
We're
fuck?
supposed to have this new advanced free roam mode? Crazy technology. This message seems
Nope,
to be
it's horrible
possible to hire a
technology.
technician designed to work on programming the characters. In the night 1
It's horrible if animatronics can walk off straight and just go wherever the fuck they want to do. You seen Terminator? I don't know any of you brothers that have seen Terminator.
Phone call, the phone
It's a horrible thing that robots can think and walk. Bro, I tell you.
guy mentions that the characters were specifically programmed to walk around at night to stretch their legs. So maybe this guy is the guy that chose to make that decision. Even though there's literally no need for it whatsoever. This guy just seems like the type to get way too excited over his interests. He probably has a pony jar. I'm just saying.
What the fuck?
Begins with
Ew.
the phone guy talking literally as
That was
long
him
as he
again.
fucking can. This phone call lasts until 2:50 a.m. So
Aw,
that's
shit.
just awesome. Anyways, who gets introduced on this night? Well, slow your roll, fucker. There's two things about the cameras I want to talk about first. The first is that during this phone call, the phone guy mentions that William disabled the backstage camera. However, when you go to check the backstage
shit.
camera, you'll see that it works perfectly fine. So, I don't know what that guy was talking about. The second thing is that Bonnie destroyed the kitchen camera. So, you're stuck listening to be able to tell if Chica is there or not. Hooray! I love life. That's a lie. I don't. Anyway,
Wow,
back to
same
who gets
on
introduced
you.
this night. Well, guess what? It's nobody. Nobody is introduced on this night. I'm fairly certain that night 2 is when Bonnie and Chica are allowed to start using their second form of attack. Bonnie's right hall attack and Chica's vent attack. Maybe. I'm not really sure exactly why nothing new is introduced here, if I'm being honest. But that's what
Fucking
happens.
A.
Anyways, let's move on to night 3. Maybe something new will be added there. Night 3, phone guy only talks until 1:53 a.m. So hey, I guess that's progress. Night 3 does actually introduce something new, but before we talk about who it is, I want to mention something the phone guy brings up. He says that William ordered 2 vintage animatronics.
Oh god, that fucking promo guy! Fuck him!
From an old location. Now, I'm not a genius, but it also doesn't take a genius to figure out that he's undoubtedly talking about Fredbear and Spring Bonnie.
Oh,
he says they
shit.
won't need any repairs, so that means they're working exactly as intended and there shouldn't be any problems with them at all, right? Anyways, night 3 introduces Freddy, and a mechanic that makes me want to stick a push pin in my testicle, pull it out...
Oh, what the
Freddy
Oh!
stays on stage for a
Oh
majority
my
of the night.
lord!
However, whenever he damn well pleases, he will choose to leave with a sound cue. When he does, you
Oh,
have
God.
to find him on the fucking cameras as he teleports to a random one.
Shit!
God damn, guys, I'm getting real sick of this mechanic, you know that? Anyways, luckily, Freddy can't go to literally any camera. He can only teleport to the backstage camera, the arcade camera,
fuck.
the dining hall camera, the restroom camera, or the entrance camera. Basically all the fucking cameras.
Holy
Once you
shit.
find which camera Freddy went to, all you have to do is use a camera flash to send him back to the main stage. I know I haven't talked about the camera flash yet, but this is really the only occasion you
Camera
ever use it.
flash?
So I thought, why bring it up earlier? Anyways, let's move on. You don't need to hear me explain my thought process for pacing while I script. Let's continue.
Holy fuck.
Actually, now that I say let's continue, I'm noticing that's the only thing Night 3 introduces, so we should probably move on to Night 4. But hold on! After beating Night 3, we actually get a post-Night 8-bit minigame. And this is actually
What
the
the
only
fuck?
post-Night 8-bit minigame.
Yo, fuck William Afton! He should go to jail. Prison for the rest of his life, bro. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely hate William Afton for all the things he has done in FNAF. The child murder, child abuse, yo, this man's pure evil. I'm pretty sure all you FNAF fans and freaks already know that by now.
Throughout the whole game. In this minigame, we play as William inside the
What
restaurant.
the fuck?
I'm trying to leave the room
Oh, hell
to get
no.
what we need. After what took me probably 5 fucking minutes of trial and error, I finally found out that you need to interact with this very obvious-looking present on this table. You might be wondering how it took me 5 minutes to figure that out, and that's because I tried it right away.
Ew, he
but
looks
nothing happened.
disgusting.
The hitboxes in this
Purple
minigame
guy
are
looks
some of the
ugly.
most retarded, inconsistent shit I've ever seen. If I had to pick a least favorite moment from this entire game, it would undoubtedly be playing this minigame. Anyways, after opening the gift box, we get a knife and can exit the back.
Oh, hell no!
Inside of it, we find a crying child asking for his parents. We tell him we know where his parents are.
No!
Following us to the back room, we fucking murder him.
Oh
Crying
my...
the entire time.
Oh my god!
Can I just choose to, not do that?
Wait. Oh my god, this is so fucked. This is so fucked. game he's reviewing makes us murder a child, and we play as the villain. What the hell? Bro, this is so fucked.
Maybe that's a crazy ask.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, I have to. Damn!
Fuck!
Based.
Oh my god, that's awful. And why were you clapping your hands? Bro, that's terrible. You're over there chilling? What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Based and Riz. Based and Riz, bro. Anyways,
What the fuck?
Night 4 has the phone guy relapse and completely break all of his progress he's made so far.
Oh god.
Until fucking 4:06 a.m.
4:06 a.m.
There cannot be that much to talk about. And in truth, there really isn't. 80% of his phone calls are made up of awkwardly laughing at the unfunniest joke you've ever heard really slowly. And then pretending like the joke he said he didn't even say.
What?
Let's just say the camera now has a new perspective on the floor tiles.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Phone guy is a character for sure in this game. Anyways, what's introduced? Night 4 introduces one new threat, that being Foxy. The final threat this game introduces,
Foxy?
actually. And
The
if you
pirate
know my videos, you know I'm fucking lying, and we're gonna introduce some more later, but fuck you. Foxy
wow,
is probably my
you're a
favorite
piece of
character
shit.
in this entire game.
Sorry.
Having his attack act as sort of a
Don't
mini
hate
game
me, bro.
reminiscent of Five Nights at Candy's 3.
What?
Very vaguely. Foxy will slowly appear out from behind his curtains, which, in all honesty, these Foxy frames are probably the creepiest frames throughout the entirety of this game, if I'm being honest. They're not, like, literally scary, but the positions he's in, mixed with how large he is, just makes him feel very uncomfortable. Anyways, how does he work? After he leaves Pirate's Cove, you will be able to hear him running towards either your left door or your right door, and very intense music will start playing like it's a fucking boss fight, which I think is really cool. If he runs towards your left door, all you have to do is close the door until you hear him bang on
thank
it.
God.
If he runs to the right door, all you have to do is hold your light on his face until he runs away. Where this becomes slightly reminiscent of Candy's 3 is that he will move around and attack multiple times, going back and forth between the two doors as many times as he'd like. Is it hard? No. And in fact, literally every other character pauses while Foxy is attacking you. So that's very RNG considerate. Thank you guys greatly. But yeah, that's about it. Pretty fun character overall. Gets your blood pumping a bit, especially when you hear the music that starts to play alongside
Holy
it.
shit.
Anyways, on to Night 5. I lied. I have one other thing I want to talk about first. During the Night 4 phone call, the phone guy mentions that one of the animatronics they were shipping arrived early and was like nothing that was written down to be shipped.
Oh, really?
A single endoskeleton with a weird model they've never seen before and very sharp fingers. They say they're leaving it in the safe room for now until they know what to do with it. First of all, I should mention that the safe room is a camera that you have never been able to access since the start of the game. The second thing to mention is that I'm not like an expert, and I'm really
You're not. No. I can tell by the... My dad once told me that people who swear a lot are less intelligent.
bad when it comes to the official FNAF lore. Like, criminally terrible, and if I'm being honest, I actually don't even like the official FNAF lore, and I haven't since Pizzeria Simulator. But that endoskeleton sounds a lot like the Mimic to me. Maybe I'm just a bit nutty, but I bet I'm not. 6 a.m., bro, let's do it. Easy, easy, dick.
Oh, fuck. It does look like the Mimic.
The founder, and, for better or worse, the sole person responsible for this place's continued existence.
Oh my god, it's the fucking Mimic. So yeah, after beating Night 4, we get a scrap minigame with what I can only imagine is the Mimic. And of course, this minigame works exactly how the minigames in Pizzeria Simulator work. Play some weird-ass sounds, document results. Watch the fucker across the table move away. Oh, hell no. You know, FNAF shit. Shit we're all used to at this point. But after you get jump-scared by the Mimic, we can talk about the pre-Night 5 minigame. Dexter, you've already said these don't change. Well, you're right. Oh, shit. It really doesn't change from the other 4 we've done. However, on this night, we also get access to the admin panel, where we can actually enable the safe room camera's access. Oh, yeah, and we also see M2 plans that are redacted. I'm pretty sure being references to the Mimic, and Charlotte being redacted too. Dead kid stuff, who cares? I want to see this camera, bro. Oh, I see. Uh-huh, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that one. Oh, my lord. I can tell you what. Well, we're going to talk about those guys. Me either. For now,
Looks
let's
like
talk
William
about
Afton
Night
was
5.
always in
Night
that
5 is pretty boring overall,
Springtrap
being
suit,
a
huh?
better version of Night 4.
What?
That is, until you beat it.
Excuse
That's when
me?
something I wasn't expecting to happen at all happened.
Connection terminated.
What?
I'm sorry to interrupt you like this, but I'm afraid your time is up.
What?
Your curiosity and your need for answers are what first brought you here.
What is...
And now, they have become your undoing. Because all those who enter this place are doomed to never leave. There are monsters who steal others' voices.
Oh, hell no.
Monsters who steal others' souls.
Oh, hell
And
no.
then there is you. The one who craved to learn more than he should. And
Oh,
more
shit.
than he ever will. You will not find the answers you seek here. Only your ruin. But while your sacrifice will be forgotten, the impact it will have will not. As the wounds of the past left
Oh,
unsuffering
shit.
can finally heal.
Really?
There will be no more suffering. No more loss. Only peace.
Amen to that, brother.
The forgotten tomb sealed away, never to be opened again. It all ends tonight.
Okay.
Communication.
Holy shit, we're getting a Golden Freddy boss fight, and it actually
What?
is the most badass, intense boss music I've ever heard in my fucking
That's
life.
fire.
Golden Freddy isn't very complicated, but he does attack you very quickly, so you'll have to stay on your toes.
Oh,
and of
shit.
course, he has several attack methods at his disposal, which are all inspired by the attacks of the other characters in typical boss night fight fashion. His first attack has him appear at your right door. All you have to do is hold your light on him until he goes away. His
Oh,
other
fuck.
attack has him pull a Freddy and have you find him on the cameras. However, this one actually proves to be easier than Freddy is, since he actually only appears on 2 cameras,
Oh,
the back
shit.
room and the entrance. And that's actually it. Dexter, that's it? That's all the final boss of this game has to offer? Really? Hey, shut the fuck up. Look at how much time
Okay.
is left in this video. We're not done yet, bro. Sit the fuck down. About 30 seconds into the night is when you'll notice that all the other characters are
Ooh.
still active. What the fuck?
What?
This is why
Oh,
Golden
shit.
Freddy only has 2 attacks. Because he's in addition to everything else you've already
Oh,
gotten
fuck.
used to. Mixed with the incredibly intense music, the fire all over your screen, the shit in my britches, this serves to be one of the coolest boss fight nights I've ever seen in a FNAF game.
Okay.
It's so fun.
I get what you're saying.
Good morning.
What?
I'm Ethan Caldwell.
Who's
We're coming to you
this?
with breaking news. A catastrophic fire has reduced a newly reopened Freddy Fazbear's Pizza to ashes in what officials are calling a nightmare scenario. Flames tore through the building just after 7 a.m., with witnesses reporting smoke so thick it floated out the morning sun.
Oh, shit.
Firefighters arrived, but the inferno had already consumed the entire structure. Authorities confirm all employees escaped unharmed, and thankfully, no customers
Oh,
were
fuck.
inside at the time. However, in a grim twist, investigators have revealed 2 disturbing details.
Oh, shit.
First, the restaurants and famous animatronic characters, along the centerpiece of the franchise, were completely destroyed in the blaze. And second, even more
Okay.
unsettling, there was an intruder inside when the fire broke out. Security footage recovered from an external camera shows an unidentified individual entering the building in the middle of the night. Their motives remain unknown. What is certain, however, is that they never made it out. Police have not yet released a description, but
Damn.
sources close to the investigation say the manner of death was, unquote, horrific.
God damn, this sounds so realistic.
This tragedy only deepens the dog's legacy of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
And the 4th actor who's narrating, who's playing as the news report, does a great job.
After years of
Holy
controversy,
fuck.
bizarre incidents, and persistent rumors of hauntings, many are asking, was this arson, an accident, or something far more unnatural and sinister? We'll continue to follow the story shortly for Channel 7 News.
Oh my
Stay
lord.
tuned.
To our beloved Fazbear family.
Oh.
At Fazbear Entertainment, our top priority has always been delivering safe, wholesome, and
No.
unforgettable experiences
Nope.
for families across our establishment.
Child
In light of the
murder
recent isolated
is
events
not
at one of our
cool.
locations, We want to take this opportunity to reassure our loyal fans that every possible measure is being taken to ensure such thing will not happen again. While the exact circumstances surrounding the incident remain under internal review, preliminary findings suggest it was caused by absolutely nothing related to prior complaints or unresolved maintenance issues. Our team is working closely with third-party investigators to determine the best path forward.
Okay.
We'd also like to clarify that reports of unusual activity prior to the event, including alleged animatronic malfunctions, unexplained power surges, are entirely unfounded and likely the result of overactive imaginations. Rest assured, all our animatronic performers are completely harmless and incapable of independent movement outside of their pre-programmed routines. Any footage suggesting otherwise is clearly doctored or taken out of context. As we look toward the future, Fazbear Entertainment is excited to announce a temporary pause on operations at the affected location while we conduct routine modernization efforts. We remain fully committed to reopening when the time is right. Thank you for your unwavering trust. Warm regards, Fazbear Entertainment Public Relations Team. Creating smiles, no matter what. Afterwards, we get yet another chat with Old Man Consequences. We obviously died in that fire on night 5, but the old man asks us what we would do if we could go to a timeline where the fire didn't occur.
What?
A timeline where William failed. The old man wants to show us what would happen, and show us he does. As next we're set to take on the Golden Ones.
What the fuck?
But before we do, we get a black gift box. Inside, a note which reads, "Every ripple is a year you can't take back."
What?
Night 6 has us take on Fredbear and Spring Bonnie.
Oh shit!
All of the other characters disassembled in the back room.
What?
This night is easily the most challenging night throughout the entire game.
Hold up. How is it challenging?
Spring Bonnie, who has 2 forms of attack. The first has him attack your left door
Oh
exactly like Bonnie. Same rules apply here, just close the door. However, it's a much better option to just not even let him get to your door in the first place. The way you do so is very easy.
Oh, fuck.
Whenever you flash Spring Bonnie on your cameras, he will go back to the stage. So you're obviously going to want to do that a lot. What about his second attack? Well, that would have him use the vents. Which, by the way, unlike fat ass, fuck ass, dumb ass, bitch ass, dunce ass, stupid ass, dumb ass, chica, he...
Okay, bro, you are not that smart. You will not be using all those swear words.
Will actually do very frequently.
Oh, yeah?
And he is incredibly fast in them. The moment you hear his vent sound cue, you need to drop whatever you're doing and focus on that goddamn vent, because he will rail you in your ass if you don't.
Oh, fuck.
But what about
really?
Fredbear? Honestly, he's easier than Spring Bonnie in every way, but he does cause 2 major annoyances in combination with Spring Bonnie. Fredbear
how?
Attack your right door, just like Bonnie.
Oh,
when he
fuck.
enters, play the alarm and he'll leave.
Oh shit, I saw him!
When the alarm is playing, Spring Bonnie actually moves at a faster rate, which is just fucking awful. Also, it's probably a good idea to mention that Fredbear also attacks fast as shit. And actually, both of their aggression increases throughout the night. So near the end, you'll probably have Fredbear in your office all the fucking time.
Oh fuck.
Hooray. But what about the other super annoying thing that Fredbear does? Well, Fredbear doesn't like being flashed and will disable any camera that you do flash with him on it, requiring you to reboot, which takes forever. The problem? Well, it's common for Spring Bonnie and Fredbear to appear on the same camera at the same time. And with how quickly Spring Bonnie moves, it's likely that the muscle memory to flash immediately will be built quickly.
Shit.
So if you're anything like me, you were accidentally flashing Fredbear a lot. And if you're really retarded like me, you'd forget that
I'm
the
not
camera's being
retarded,
disabled.
bro.
That does not mean the night is over.
I am not stupid, dumb, an idiot, a moron, or retarded. I'm smart. My IQ, intelligence and confidence are high through the fucking roof, bro. Trust me. I know how to do math and read books and write.
And every single time you accidentally flashed Fredbear, instead of just rebooting, you instead chose to restart the night every single time. I'm not the brightest person, guys, okay? I try my best over here. These streets are hard. Even though these 2 characters together don't have many ways of killing you, this night is still incredibly stressful. Mainly just how fast these 2 get in the final hour. However, something about this night, and this entire game, in fact, is that I honestly never once felt like RNG was a factor at all.
Oh, fuck, really?
That's rare. I play FNAF games for a living, so I see a lot of them. And never once
You got a job, too?
played a game that really felt like there was no RNG at all.
Oh,
and I honestly
fuck.
think that's one of the coolest things ever. But
Holy
if you
shit,
can keep
really?
your composure long enough, you'll complete the night and get to watch this super awesome tape.
What is it? Super awesome tape. It kind of reminds me of FNAF VHS tapes. I like that cartoon Freddy up there. Oh yeah, it's totally FNAF VHS tape style. Toy Freddy? Shit. You serious? Oh shit, what's happening?
First of all, you will need a soft brush, a mild cleaning solution, and a dry towel.
Will that damage the robot?
Chemicals, they can damage the animatronic suit. Using said soft brush, carefully clean the joints and mechanical parts while avoiding any visible human remains.
Oh, fucking that. Dude, fuck that. That's horrifying. Oh, this... Holy fuck, this totally reminds me of FNAF 3SS tapes, bro. This is going creepy. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, what is that? What is that thing? Oh, it has eyes. Oh, this thing was... It's Golden Freddy! Yo, that was so fucking creepy. Are you lying? Are you lying? Are you...
Well,
Oh,
I do
fuck.
find it incredibly unfortunate that I had to look at Fat Shit Toy Freddy for a majority of this tape.
Shit.
We do see some pretty rizzy stuff, like a redacted dead child, probably.
Oh, fuck.
And, of course, the Golden Freddy scene, where he mentions there's a girl inside of him, most likely
Fuck.
referring to the fact that there are two souls caught inside of the Golden Freddy suit. Something about this game that I really like is that there's so much additional, non-repetitive things added to it. The random 8-bit minigame, this tape, the salvage minigame, none of it was needed, but I think it's such a nice touch
Nope.
that it was chosen to be added.
Oh,
anyways.
really? You did?
After the tape, we get one final chat with Old Man Consequences. He asks if we wish to go back, if we're finally satisfied. He mentions how boring the present is, and asks if we enjoyed the legacy. Nice name drop, by the way. There's also, like, so much other bullshit he says in this final
Really?
cutscene. I'm gonna be real, guys. I just cannot be fucked to try and understand it. There's
Really?
so much random symbolic shit about, like, the lake being a mirror.
Really?
Being pulled out when you're choking from drowning
Oh,
in the
yeah.
lake. But the lake is a mirror, so what the fuck? I hate metaphors, and I don't want the headache. I'm sure
Okay.
whatever this means is super deep and cool, but I'm not about to spend the next 5 hours writing a fucking MLA format essay trying to decipher it.
Okay,
Not my forte,
you...
thank
That's
you.
alright
But
with me.
that, that's all Five Nights at Freddy's Legacy has to offer.
Oh, good. My
Overall,
feet
I
hurt.
think this game
And I'm
is probably
tired.
my favorite reimagining of the original FNAF
Oh,
game
really,
that I've
bro?
ever played. Each character feels super unique, and even the typical
Oh.
drawing characters have multiple ways to attack you, which keeps them interesting the whole time. There's so much extra things added throughout the game to keep the loop exciting. The game
Oh,
looks
really?
amazing, the story is intriguing and mysterious, which I know a lot of people really like, and I would definitely recommend you go and give it a try. But let me know what you think. Do you agree with me, or do you think this game is just trying to be another generic FNAF Plus? Let me
Nope.
know in the comments below. In my Night
Oh,
Watch at Freddy's
that's
video, I asked you guys
cool
what your
art.
favorite Avocado Dreams game was and why. And my favorite answer was everyone who unanimously agreed that it was Graveyard Shift at Freddy's.
I knew it.
Don't really know what I was expecting there. I should have known that was going to be the answer. The question of this video is, what is your favorite official FNAF game recreation and why? With the question of the video
Okay.
being asked, subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it a lot.
Oh, wow, that was cool. Ha ha, yes. Wow. Alright, you guys, that's it for today. This video has been long enough. Thank you for coming here today with me, keeping me company as we watch more of Dxtr White videos. The question of this video is, do you think Dxtr White needs help or not? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit the notifications bell so you won't miss out on any video I post, and subscribe to my channel that will make my day. Adios amigos, take care.